Hi, Slavko here. I just want to make a quick video explaining how to install my Raspberry Pi init system. I have the Raspberry Pi set up right there, and I'm gonna access it via SSH. It's a normal Raspbian system, and I'm gonna show you how to install it via the command line. I just have a normal console running here. I'm gonna SSH to the Raspberry Pi from my local computer. I already know the address. You should just check your address and connect to it. I also have the public key authentication, so you should probably just write your password or do whatever you have to do to get root access on your Raspberry Pi. And when you do, here you can start creating the setup. First you gotta clone the repository, so just get the address. I will also link below, and there goes the cloning. It has created now the Raspberry Pi repository, which includes the npStarter. Now you can create a symlink to the project, which has to be in the root folder. So yeah, now we have it. Here you can see npStarter in the root folder. Now just move to that directory. It's very simple actually, just cmake is needed and gcc and the usual stuff, so just run cmake, which will set up the environment for compilation. After you have done that, just make it. And here we go, this is it. This is the file it has created, npStarter. This is the new init system. And then you can see this is the symlink I have provided. So right now you have in Raspbian init, you have systemd. This is the default on the Raspbian systems, and this is just a normal symlink. This has no data, is not executable. It's just a symlink, and we will override this symlink with our symlink, like so: cp -a init Raspbian init. There we go. So now the init system actually points to our init system, which is the npStarter system. So basically, this is all you have to do to install npStarter. The next time the system reboots, it is currently running systemd and everything, but the next time it reboots, it will start in a very minimalistic environment in a read-only setting. So here you can see it has a lot of CRUD, well, not a lot, but some things. And after the reboot, it will be a lot smaller. So let's connect again. Too fast, too furious. So here we go. This is the basic npStarter setup. It has almost nothing. Basically, I set up an SSH server. I use PHP as a web server to be able to control the software via HTTP. And this instance also has a host setup, host apd, so it is acting as an access point. It's a Raspberry Pi 3 which can do this actually. So this is very, very minimalistic. And this is all you need to do to set up the npStarter environment. Beyond the npStarter, I also have use np-userland, which is just a simple shell script, I mean a PHP script, which sets up all the things you need. So I also commit this to the GitHub, and here you can set up networking, jack. I also have a custom jack version because of things and stuff. And this is everything has been done to set up a read-only environment. And some things were quite complicated, but everything is set up now and everything runs from TMP or something temporary. That means at any moment you can just disconnect the device and there will be no problem in it running again. Because having read-write setup and God knows which programs can actually hurt your SD card if you unplug it at the wrong moment. In this way, having it read-only, you can actually unplug it with knowing that there will not be any consequences. Also in TMP, I also set up config files for host APD and other software, and there are some logs also. That's it for now. This is how you can set up npStarter, and hopefully I'll be getting along to committing the userland and explaining the other stuff soon. Yeah, so here we go. This is the test. This is the Raspberry Pi right here, blinking quietly. Let me just unplug it and plug it in again. There we go. Point. And I didn't start the count, but as you can see, it's quite fast. The kernel boots first. I will also include the boot settings for the kernel to be quiet and not spew out bullshit. I really like my stuff minimalistic. After the kernel boot, the userland takes over. It's really fast, and then just finds all the USB keys. I'm running this off the USB key. The video is on the USB keys. The software running right now is just a video player, quite simple. It just finds all the connected USB keys and drives, and starts playing all the videos. So this is an example video which I have here. And that's it basically. This is for my npStarter setup. I use this for my video player, for synths and stuff that actually needs to work flawlessly for days and not be interrupted by stuff like system updates or whatever. So yeah, here it is. Yay!